Good morning, folks. You remember when Bush referred to Al Qaeda as them Al Qaeda folks? Al Qaeda worked with the CIA. That's why. That's why they were folks. They were working with us. If the CIA is working with us, uh, I actually believe the CIA is working against us. If you worry about China, if you're aware of all this China talk, you should be aware that Bush and Kissinger traded Cambodia for the Chinese labor that took a lot of the jobs from Americans, and the corporate businessmen didn't give a shit about you Americans. They only gave a shit about their bottom line, or their profit line, in other words. And they figured that they could make more money making these products in China than having you make them. And they didn't give a shit what your life was going to be like when you lost your job, when Detroit became empty, as it were. So, anyway, folks, I want to tell you some truths, because the government lies to you, and you believe it. I know you believe it because you all wear that shame muzzle, and you're accepting this jab that they're giving you. I know you believe the government, because I see you at HEB and at Home Depot, the two places that allowed me to come in there without a mask. I see you with your mask on. And on occasion, I see somebody that doesn't have a mask on, and when I speak to them, they're of the same mind as I am, that they don't trust the government at all. Now, the government told you that we won the revolution. It told you that via your American history course, via the official school curriculum. The official school curriculum is a lie. We didn't win the revolution. George Washington was loyal, a loyal man, a loyal aristocrat man, loyal to his upbringing, loyal to his station in life. That is why he pardoned the Tories, something that the rest of my classmates didn't question at all when I was taking American history. And when I questioned my teacher on his statement that George Washington pardoned the Tories, that was going to be on our test, that we needed to know that particular. He didn't explain who the Tories were particularly, that they were the Loyalists, and that they are of the House of Lords, the ruling class, versus the House of Commons. So he pardoned the rulers that were aligned with King George III, that German guy that didn't speak English at all, that hired Germans to fight the English colonists, in case you didn't know. And when an American general was captured by a British general, it was party time. Like, hey, I haven't seen you since we fought the French together, old buddy. You probably haven't taken that into consideration either. Now, here's an important bit of information. The empire of the city consisting of the city-state, of the corporation of the Vatican at the head, and the city-state of the corporation of the inner city of London. I've said that wrong. The corporation of the city-state of the Vatican, and the corporation of the inner city of London, and the corporation of the Washington District of Columbia. In other words, well, let's go back. The Vatican is the brains. The inner city of London is the financial, the arch collector for the Holy Roman Empire, which is not holy at all. It claims to be Christian, but in fact it's just Roman pagans laughing at Christians who believe their hypocrisy and bow down to them. And the inner city of London that collects your taxes, and the Washington District of Columbia, which is the military arm. The task of the District of Columbia is to produce soldiers and weaponry, implements of destruction, in other words, or you could call them weapons of mass. What they claim Saddam had, that's what we make around here. As a matter of fact, we supplied Saddam with the mustard gas that he used against the Kurds. Saddam was our man, and he really was our man when he refused to sell his oil for petrodollars. That really made him my man, because I wasn't having to pay for those petrodollars anymore from the oil that he was selling for diamonds and gold or anything else that was wheat or whatever was a commodity that could be traded for his commodity. Traded. The Federal Reserve Bank took legal possession of the Corporation of the United States, which you people think of as the United States of America, which is in